Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time on my channel, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you a eyebrow do's and don'ts. I'm just going to show you how I do my eyebrows using the newest Benefit Cosmetics Brow Styler, which is a new product they recently launched. And also, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks on what you shouldn't be doing. Just some easy tips and tricks on which will make your brow game so much more stronger. So like I said, I'm going to play with the new brow styler from Benefit Cosmetics. This is a new product they recently launched. It comes with a pencil side, which is this side, and also with a powder side. But I'm gonna start with the pencil side, and the shade that I'm using today is 3.5. I'm gonna start with the pencil side to create a shape of my brow, and I do this by creating a line straight underneath the brow, and this will kind of define the shape. I am actually gonna follow my natural shape, but at the beginning of my brow I don't have a lot of hairs, and also not at the outer ends. So what I would suggest you not to do is not to press too hard with the pencil. This will leave a really harsh line, which will be harder to blend out later on. And also make sure you don't make the line go too far, that is like further away than your actual eye. So what you can see me do right now, this is kind of where you want the line to stop. So this is an easy trick to kind of see where your line has to end. Then now for the next step, I'm going to take the other side of the pencil. So right now we use the pencil side, and now I'm going to use the powder side. So this is how it looks. It has like powder product in it, and then you have an applicator which has the powder on it. So you can directly apply it on the eyes, which is really nice. I think this product is really nice for if you don't want to have too much products. This is like a nice all-in-one product. You have powder and a pencil, which I think is really good. So I'm going to fill in the brows, and I feel like powder always makes it really natural. But what you don't want to do is like grab a pencil which is too dark for you and really harshly like filling your eyebrow. This is gonna make it look really unnatural. Also, you don't want like the beginning of the brow to be too square looking, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm using the powder, and I'm really softly applying at the beginning of the brow, which is gonna make it look really natural. So now what you also want to do is like don't apply it too high. You kind of want to make sure you follow your natural shape. I just feel like if you go too high or too low, it just looks really unnatural. So try to kind of follow your natural line. And then I'm just gonna continue filling it with powder. I feel like if you're using a pencil, it can also look great, but just make sure that it doesn't look too dark. I really prefer powder myself. And then I took a spoolie, and I'm just gonna blend the product. I feel like no matter what, I feel like just going in with the spoolie, brushing through the brow, it always makes it look a little bit more softer, a little bit more blended together. And I just think it always makes quite of a difference if you do this in between each step. Then now for the next step, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil side, and I'm gonna apply a really tiny coat on top of the powder layer. This is optional if you feel like you're recreating this look and you think your brows are already looking good, you're good to go. But this powder is actually like really long wearing, so I wanted to apply it on top of it to make it slightly darker and also more long wearing. I just feel like applying a pencil on top of powder is gonna kind of make it really nicely stay in place. And then I went back in with the spoolie, and I'm just blending the powder and the pencil together so it looks more natural and really nicely blended into each other. Now I'm taking the Benefit Cosmetics Boiing concealer, which is called the Cakeless Concealer. This is a really nice long wear waterproof concealer. I absolutely love it. I also think it's really good for cutting the crease, and I really love doing cut creases. But I'm gonna use it now for underneath the brow bone, and this is gonna make it look really sharp, really clean. I just love to do this whenever I'm done with my brow. I just take a little bit of concealer, I apply it right underneath the brow, and this just makes it look so much better. So I took like the shade 5, but what you don't want to do is like use a shade which is too light. I just feel like it's always like a lot more obvious that you did this part, and I want to make it look as natural as possible. I just feel like using a shade which is too light, I just think it doesn't really look good. And also you don't want to make the beginning part, like you can see me doing right now, make it look really squarey, really sharp. You just want to make it look natural basically, unless that's not the brow you're going for, obviously. And also you want to blend it out, because at this moment you can see it's like pretty obvious that there's like concealer all around. So what you want to do is use your finger and blend it out so it kind of fades into your foundation. And I feel like you can definitely see like a difference between this brow and the other one. And I always get compliments about my brows. People think they look really good, which I'm always really happy about. So I really hope this video is helpful so you guys can kind of achieve the brow that I always wear. It sounds really weird to say like I'm wearing a brow, but I feel like it actually is. So now I'm taking the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit Cosmetics. This is like a clear brow gel, which is gonna make sure that the brow hairs are gonna stay in place. And then here you have the end result. I really hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. And I just really hope you guys learned something from this video. Like some steps are kind of obvious for me, but I know like people that don't have like a lot of experience with doing their eyebrows, they might don't even know what to do with their brows. So I felt like I wanted to do a video where I show you some do's and don'ts. I've done a video like this in the past, but I just felt like it was time to do an updated version. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!